And there is exactly one team where you can see Nidalee Tristana and go, oh, they're winning the mid-jungle 2v2. That team is waiting in the finals. For any other team, I think Hanwha Life also make the correct call not to try and contest this, given the experience disadvantage they're looking at, as the TP is going to come through here. That's Zeus.
And I think that's fine. You're not going to get dove as a Camille. Smolder doesn't have the damage yet. But you sort of lean into territory of cross-mapping. And Ziggs always wins cross-map scenarios. HLE are kind of just doing what they can on the other side. Now, they are trying to lean towards Zeus. If they bring 4 members, that's when it becomes diveable. And it's down to how Zeus uses those.
They have 3, and there's the stun already. Zeus finally going to get that ult off, and Delight does tank out the turret. That's another turret shot going into Viper, chunking him in half. As Zeus will survive against 3. Can he survive against 4? The other question, as the stun comes in, lines it up for Zeka, and finally they're able to take out Zeus in the bottom lane. First blood to Hanwha Life Esports.
That's still a big investment though, and Faker is going to be able to get a big shove going. We'll see. Diving at Cassante is always very, very tough. Can Doran defend here?
Yeah, he's pretty tanky, but there's the Unstoppable taken away, and Keria thinking about going on in.
Down.
He's not level 6 himself just yet, but the stun comes in, and the Ziggs bomb, the all-out, goes in onto Guma as he survives for quite a long period of time. Owner nearly dies, but it is a successful dive at the end of the day.
I think this time T1 going to bring a couple more people into the fray.
Yeah, definitely a different look this time around. Keria still level 5, kind of awkward for him. He wants to get that engage going. Delight level 6 himself, looking for the Magnet Storm angle. See if he can hit it, as some Ziggs poke does come in, but they will commit to this one. There's the big bomb onto the back line, but now they're trying to go forward. The spike comes in from Peanut. They get the Chemtech Drake.
Or it will just go down.
They want to give credit to HLE for getting an early game Dragon, deflecting an attempted engage from T1, and also making sure that they still getting these side lane plates, right? T1, yes, the grubs are big, but they're not really able to build a giant lead when it comes to the goal. As Guma ends up having the flash style of dive composition.
Guys, look,
really?
Up. That was a zoning ult.
The zoning ult. He's pushing him off the turret so he can take
a point off.
But
no,
he knows
he's gonna
get the turret. He wants the turret.
He's gonna get it. There you go. Nice timing on the satchel. And there it is, the first turret blood going over to the Ziggs team that's ahead.
Shoved in.
Yeah, it's going to be a very different feel playing the Ziggs from behind versus from ahead. I think Gumo's doing his best to poke. He had a lot of damage in game 1, but now, as you mentioned, Chronicler, you can just kind of set up mines, satchels, ways to prevent entries as it's Ocean Soul. Communication, coordination, whatever you want to call it, from their side from behind, but from ahead, Hanwha Life Esports, they haven't made any oversteps. You know, they're just sitting back, they have a smolder, and they say, well, we're behind. We don't really want to fight right now, so we'll just give you the Drake and just continue farming.
And that's the thing, it's always contextual. T1 ahead, it's about 2,000 after that tower went down, but how far ahead do you need to be when you're playing into the Smolder? You have tools to deal with him, even when he gets ahead, but we've seen Smolders even itemize things like a Zhonya's later on.
Through Doran. Like, Doran is going to have a tough time actually maintaining any level of prio, as we do have Delight running into the Camille and not really enjoying his time, but there's a lot more resources on the way. TPs are available.
Yeah, they're trying to get something here on the top side of the map, but this is kind of half-hearted, as now the Ziggs bomb comes over the top. Zeus looking to take out Delight. He will not be able to. That's a kill, but look at bottom lane. This is really where most of the action is happening in terms of turrets going down. They're going to take the mid-inner, and then they'll back away, but utilizing that Rift Herald to a nice degree.
And this is a problem. You commit so heavily to the top side of the map, and now Ziggs Tristana looking mid. I don't think you dive an Alistair, but yeah, they'll just take the tower.
Meanwhile, TP's coming in. Viper doesn't exist anymore. He's not dead, but yeah, he needs to back. Meanwhile, this top turret will go down, so at least Hanwha Life did get that. But
the locker that ended up being the difference maker, but going for the flash Q there is a area.
This is Alistair. I mean, it's going to take a long time to kill him. And can they actually do it? I don't really believe just yet, but now trying to beat the fight. Here comes Camille. That's a miss on the hook shot, trying to predict the pullback, and that's not going to work. Zeka eventually just pulls back himself. Now he's going to flash over the wall, and they get away scot-free. Even Blast Cone helping them out.
Yeah. You know, Keria getting caught, obviously not ideal, but it's just so many misfires. Zeus completely whiffs the hook shot in this situation. Zeus caught out again.
Here we go again, and Zeka's really beginning to take over the map with the help of some of his friends. The stun comes in, and that is the combo of Yone and Sejuani, and they are just abusing those side lanes right now. As Mob will come down, the Smolder wave clear works a little bit, but it will not stop Ziggs. They take out the inner, does T1. Now Hanwha Life Esports threatening from top river.
Dragon, but it just feels like they're giving away so much that is unnecessary, and it really starts to make me feel concerned.
You're not getting Drakes that are that relevant. As you saw T1 when Zeus was getting dove or killed there by 3 people. Turret was already gone, obviously.
He's there!
They know TPs are available as well, although Delight isn't there just yet. Zeka doesn't have his ultimate. Maybe this is the window.
It's 27 minutes in. That's a bit of damage from Bomb, but yeah, Peanut is in the pit. They have not found a way to zone him away, and now we have the TP coming on in. The all-out onto Keria, and Peanut will not be denied access as it is just a flip. It goes to Owner, but the health bars are so low on the side of T1. Owner is just running away. Faker's running away. Zeus is isolated. Keria can't quite walk his way out of this one. The Baron does go the way of T1.
Buys time for HLE. You know, if they chase down the Alistair or just stall them out, I guess they gave up because you can
wow, Doran might just die here. Okay.
The Koenig.
He is Cassante. He's Cassante.
That's the main thing with the Tristana Ziggs. They really need to get mileage out of it. It's not enough just to get a couple of towers. The base needs to be broken. You need an inhib tower at least.
Really do, and
Infernal Bomb, and yeah, this Baron play is not really doing much at the end of the day. It is about 1,200 gold in the power play. And now they're looking for Owner. Oh, he is caught out, and there's nowhere for him to go. They get Keria as well in the Magnet Storm. That's just kind of hanging out at the end of the Baron push, and that will be a double kill now for Viper.
I mean, look at the map state. It hasn't changed, but now HLE might get this T1 tower, so the outcome of the Baron is just positive for HLE.
I want to highlight as well, not only does he not have the Baron, did Zeus, but he's also, again, behind on itemization onto Zeka.
From both of them, Zeka going to hold on to his, though, and he will not be TPing into this fight. As I say that, he TPs into the fight. As now, trying to get on top of a Camille, that's not going to work out. Zeka not going to hit, and he engaged, but actually Doran is going to all out Guma, but Keria is going to get the peel on that backline. Doran in a bit of trouble, but so is Keria. Who will go down first? The answer is the cow, as Keria does go down. Zeka going forward, Zeus desperately trying to find the angle. Very low health bars, as in goes Zeus, but there's no follow-up as some bombs are thrown in, but Zeka, finally, the reset for Faker. He's gonna get in, he's gonna get out, and it's just gonna be Doran super low on HP once again, eats a spear, and Zeus looking for more as the Mega Bomb comes in. They're gonna take down the Rel, and Hanwha Life Esports are left just running away from the fight.
The Smolder is becoming unstoppable. They find a window, but now TP coming in. They will be challenged. Faker, I'm not sure you can stay in the pit against Viper.
I mean, at the end of the day, Faker doesn't die, and it's just one Ocean Soul. T1 are taking the Baron right now. I mean, they don't really care about this Ocean. Yeah, they denied the Ocean Soul, but T1 getting the Baron at this point in the game, and they have a lead. I think we might begin to see some of those fights that actually look like they've got the whole team on the same page. As Doran is extremely tanky, but Owner's in a lot of trouble. He will Zonya's in. Mom doesn't do much, but Owner's still going to be caught by the Yone. Viper in a kind of an awkward spot, but he's able to flap away, and he gets some peeling. And now Zeus is really just in a rough spot here as well. Zeka does have his GA, but down goes Zeus. And Hanwha Life Esports, they find the fight. They're looking for more. Trying to find Guma, trying to find Faker and Keria. The two carries here on the side of T1. They go in onto Keria. Look at the damage from Faker. It is huge. As there's a couple of kills already for the Tristana. Faker just standing and firing and taking everyone out. He gets a triple. No, it's the kill of the Ziggs. But it is a massive fight to the side of T1 as they overstep and Faker picks up a Quadra.
Faker, the player who has struggled throughout this season, comes up huge. The movement's perfect. He gets the damage off and he turns round the fight. They're going to look for the end.
Owner's just bait, baby. They don't need the Nidalee. Ends up going down. But as we can see, as much damage as Zeka and Viper can do, that doesn't matter if you can't get on top of this Ziggs and can't get on top of this Tristana.
And it's over. There's nothing they can do. The Nexus, you see that Delight is just desperation. But this late in the game, you give up a fight like that, T1 will run away with the game. And we've got a series on our hands already. 1-1 T1.
These were some of the best highlights from today's 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.